You know, I'm not even sure how I feel about this one, to just be honest and upfront. 10 shocking anti-abuse devices invented for women. Interesting. Okay, interesting, I have to say. Let's see how bad it gets. Like when I watch stuff like this, I immediately look to see if they put something on the list that actually doesn't exist. That's the first thing my mind goes to, but let's take a gander at what's here, shall we? Let's just see what they can come up with. Oh, pause, let me start over. Fuck, I forgot to sync like all the last videos. Rest in peace. Okay. Let's see what we got though. Good Lord.
Being a woman is pretty scary sometimes, and women need to do what they need to do to protect themselves.
Yeah!
After the Femme Defense ad was released, it opened a dialogue of how women can be protected from rape until it was discovered that it wasn't real.
You know why I know that's not real? Let me see this. This right here. This is how I know that that's not real, because that shit came out and then I heard about this shit.
The associate condom. Yes. The female wears it. It's an internal device
Yeah.
that has teeth in it.
Yeah,
sort of plastic teeth.
Yeah.
And we're going to show it to you in a second.
Yes.
And what happens is that if a rape occurs, the man's penis is basically grabbed by these teeth.
Grabbed.
Okay? That was the grimace that we were both doing. And this is the South African doctor who invented this.
Try to pull that shit out.
She said rape is such an unfortunately common incident in her country that she wanted some way to combat it. Now, the man can extricate himself from the woman after this happens, but he cannot extricate himself from the device. Right. It is obviously painful to have these teeth digging in.
So can he, does he have to, is he just in severe?
Him trying to talk after envisioning this is every man's worst nightmare in fruition.
Does he have to, is he just in severe?
Is he into, so his dick gone now? He's raping her, he rapes her, and then his dick is gone. What happens?
Discomfort, or is he in out and out pain here?
It sounds to me like out and out pain.
Nigga, there are teeth in it. What kind of question is that? Sorry, just continue.
He can't walk and he can't urinate. And he can't remove it himself, and if he tries, it's going to make him
good. I mean, we're talking rape.
Rip your dick off.
Yeah, we're talking rape here. So good. So he can't walk. So
he's so uncomfortable.
Has to call a doctor. Help. Right?
Right.
So anyways, sorry, that was completely beside the point, but that's why I know that that one's fake, because it's got the little, it's built like a little tampon, it's got the little spike thing on it, but that doesn't even make any sense, because if you put it inside yourself and it's got a spike, it'll just stab you, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. But the female defense system that has teeth in it does not harm the woman at all, and even though it might not be comfortable, if you get raped, it will make a man have to rip his dick off or go to the doctor and explain how this thing is there in the first place, which obviously happens through rape. So, moving on.
Beware, as you never know, your next victim could be your undoing. Here are 10 shocking self-defense devices for women.
Okay.
Anti-rape buckle.
How does that work? Help me
Nadia
understand.
Bjork was a teenager from Sweden when she and her friends designed a belt that requires 2 hands to undo it, hoping it would deter potential rapists. The belt was created for a project for high school. In order to remove the belt, the buckle has to go through a labyrinth before it can be unlocked. The belt sold for $50 a belt in the United States, with plans to produce the belt on a larger scale all over the world.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Wing. It looks cute, but it has a bigger purpose. The Angel Wing buzzing anti-rape device is a small keychain that has a rod with a drawstring. When the rod is pulled, an alarm goes off with 90 decibels of sound that is loud enough to scare away attackers and notify the police.
Okay, it's a loud thing. That's kind of cool.
Stockings.
Bitch, see, this is what I was afraid of.
These hairy stockings first appeared in June of 2013 on the website China Smack. The first batch of images first appeared with a model wearing the tights on her legs. People went absolutely nuts over the tights, as they seem to be the perfect tool to make sure the predator isn't aroused by their legs. The tights are available all over the world, and multiple companies are now manufacturing multiple versions of the stocking. Nishant Priya and Shahzad Ahmadat of India's National Institute of Fashion Technology designed a jacket that works like a stun gun. When it detects unwanted advances, with the push of a button, the jacket shocks the attacker with 110 volts of electricity. The jacket comes in both acrylic and denim and has the ability to knock out an attacker and incapacitate them long enough for police to arrive.
Man, I was just trying to grab some titty, man. I woke up. I was knocked the fuck out, bro. Just a jolt from her teats, and I fell asleep.
Society harnessing equipment. Known as anti-rape underwear, the SHE, short for Society Harnessing Equipment, is harnessed with GPS as well as mobile communication, pressure sensors, and the ability to shock about 38 times any attacker who wants to touch a woman. Along with delivering these electric shocks, the underwear also alerts police.
Wow.
The electric shocks are set off by sensors to detect any pinching or squeezing.
That's interesting.
Rape acts.
Right, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. Oh, that's what. Oh, there it is.
Condom that
that's
will
what
not
I know
only
it as,
stop
the anti-rape condom. I don't call the rape
but
act.
will also expose a rapist for who he is.
And his dick is gonna be gone.
The condom goes in like a tampon, and inside there are barbs. Once a man's parts are inside of the condom, the barbs are inserted and stab themselves in. Also, the man can't remove the condom himself, but he will need a complex surgery to get the condom removed, thus exposing himself for his crime and possibly disfiguring himself permanently. The SNARE.
That's fucking intense, dude.
The SNARE is a brutal device for the most brutal of attackers. Using tubular motion sensors, the device has a spring-loaded stainless steel lasso that mangles the attacker with two very sharp prongs. So when a guy decides he wants to take advantage of a woman who happens to be wearing the SNARE, he is risking getting himself impaled and possibly even castrated. The injector.
Okay, these are just turning into torture devices.
The injector is like branding an attacker. When a woman is wearing the injector and she's assaulted and about to be raped, the device will inject sedatives into the attacker as well as tattoo dye. That way, the rapist is stopped in his tracks and he can be identified with the ink.
What? Those sound fucking insane.
The grenade. It may be small, but this thing produces a big sound. The grenade was created by the company RoboCop. When the pin is pulled, it produces a 120 decibel sound.
Jesus Lord.
Roughly to the sound that an ambulance siren makes.
What the fuck?
The sound will keep going continuously for 30 minutes or until the pin is put back in. It's a way to draw some attention to yourself, all the while making your predator's ears bleed.
But like, wouldn't that be fucking scary? I wouldn't be walking down the street and then walk towards a noise like that and like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe for like a house party or some shit though, that would work. Yeah, okay, I could see it.
Killer tampon. The killer tampon was created by Jaap Houwman in the late 2000s for the purpose of preventing rape in South Africa. This tampon has a guillotine-like blade inside its hollow cylinder that is spring-loaded. Once the tampon goes off, it can actually decapitate any invader's family jewel. Unfortunately, sales never happened, and Houwman was criticized for his design.
Yeah, I was about to say, this shit did not, no. That did not happen.
Well, that's our video, folks.
That one did not make any sense. Like I was explaining at the beginning, like there were just too many flaws in how the device was made. I mean, yeah, having a blueprint, it's not real. The thing is not real, man. But yeah, some of those are fucking, some of that shit is just crazy. What the fuck? Like, how would you even wear that? The snare. Is that shit real? That's what I want to know. Okay, all the one that comes up is the condom one. None of those other ones even come up, but I wonder if they're actually real or not. That's fascinating. But none of them come up on any conventional sites or anything. So yeah, don't rape. That's probably the easiest way to get along in life, is not rape, and you'll probably be fine. So don't have unconsensual sex. Wait for consent. And if you need to be that cringy guy that goes, hey, are you sure? Before I put my penis in, you don't have a device that will chop my balls off, right? Just, you know, in the moment, in all of the heat and the passion, am I gonna lose my dick for this? I'll see you guys in the next one, ChavezzSlovakia. Peace. Good Lord.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.